All right. Y'all get the picture here? Is y'all getting the big picture here? All right. I'm doing a workshop for Free Mind, Free People in July. I'm also doing I'm entering a toilet into an art contest next week on the truth art. All right. I'm doing some other things with art, and I'm using toilets as my tapestry. All right. You stuck to me just like Elmer's glue. I'm stuck to you, and this is where you stuck at. In 2011, you locked me up for a terrorist activity. You called me a terrorist because I put a toilet in the front of the courthouse, and the toilet had WJZ, WBAL, it had 92Q, it had Kathleen Hughes, it had Lamont Hill, it had a lot of people on it. So what I did is, that's the DVD. Let you read this. That's the Governor O'Malley's Minority Affairs. All right, that's Governor O'Malley and Lieutenant Governor Brown, because they knew about this from the beginning when I started this. That's Thomas Saunders, my lawyer. I fired my lawyer because he refused to play that videotape in front of the jury. He refused to bring this videotape and play it in front of the judge. This videotape, this DVD, exposed Governor O'Malley, and it was the true meaning of the toilet. It showed the media's role that they played in misinformation. It showed the Baltimore Sun how they lied, and it showed how Senator Kelly supports me. Like I said, these toilets this is a prototype. That's Daryl Gilbert, Governor Hogan's assistant. That's Governor Hogan. I got paperwork with Governor Hogan asking for a statewide grand and jury hearing about disbarring Scott Schellenberger. All right, and the money that y'all get. Like I said, the Department of Justice got this. I got an open case with the Department of Justice, and there ain't no misunderstandings. I'm getting ready to get me a press pass, and I'm getting ready to press up on you. So all I'm doing is finishing what I started. The media knowingly lied to the public in February of 2011. Stein Saunders, Vic Carter, Koch. Before you retire, I want to talk to you about the material that y'all station got, that y'all was hiding about the corruption in Governor O'Malley's administration. WJZ's FCC license is going to be on the line when I go to court, because I'm going to expose you for who with me. And I'm going to use the Constitution because that's what stuck to you. To approach the Supreme Court, that's my writ of certiorari to approach the Supreme Court. To approach the Supreme Court, I need the comptroller to audit me. I need the comptroller to give up an audit of my store and my personal. And I refuse to pay taxes this year until I get an audit. You seen me give my information to Benjamin Brooks. All right, that's the house I've been down to Annapolis. I gave it to Governor Hogan. I gave it to Bush. I gave it to Miller. I gave it to Zirkin. I gave it to Broshini. I gave it to Mary Washington. I gave it to Will Smith. I gave it to Antonio Hayes. Dog, I gave it to y'all. A writ of certiorari means I get a direct appeal to the Supreme Court about my property. Last night we was in front of the state's attorneys and y'all wouldn't let me talk. Not that y'all wouldn't let me talk. I didn't want to talk. Y'all had enough problems with the people that was already there. Between Tawanda and Kelly, that was enough. We weren't activists. We didn't come up there as activists. We came up there as concerned citizens. So as concerned citizens, this is what I'm going to do to you. Getting ready to flush you. See that? That's Donnie Moses, Baltimore City Police Department, Criminal Division. I gave him all this information long before I got locked up. I gave him the jailhouse diary. I gave him the minority report. I gave him everything. He's the one that made the Stop Snitching video, talking about the Stop Snitching video. He did the remix of the Stop Snitching video. I want to show if drug dealers can go to jail, so can police officers, judges, lawyers, and politicians. And the New York Times got this. I don't want nobody to say that y'all ain't got this, because that's why I took your business card, so I can put you on my toilet. The Daily Beast, Governor Hogan. Potty training politicians. I'm flushing people's careers down the hole. I'm gonna treat you like you treated me. You treated me like shit, I'm gonna treat you like shit. Like I said, everybody's on this toilet. Very much on this toilet. I work for Out for Justice. And like I said, this is an artistic form of political protest. It's legal. Officer promotions. All right? You can go to Dwight Pettit, too. He been selling black people out, too. Yes, sir. Dwight Pettit been selling black people out. He'll do a civil case. He won't fuck with no criminal cases. So this is my ask. I'm asking American University, Professor of Human Rights and Law Residence in Washington College of Law, Juan Mendez. I'm asking Juan Mendez to represent me in front of the Supreme Court when I write my writ of certiorari. I'm also asking Doug Colbert from the University of Maryland Law School, because I am Dred Scott. When I go in front of the Supreme Court, I am Dred Scott. It was an art piece in evidence for a case against Governor O'Malley in the state of Maryland. It was a case called Dred Scott. It was a case called Dred Scott. So that's what I was doing. February 24th, I was supposed to have that hearing. I got locked up February the 7th to keep me from going to court to file this Dred Scott case. And the head state's attorney got this. It's legal mail and she won't respond to it. So what I'm gonna do with these toilets, they all clean. They all cleaned up. So what I'm gonna do with these toilets, you're gonna see them all over Baltimore. I'm gonna start putting more toilets over Baltimore. And these are gonna be entered into the art contest, like I said, next week. And it's gonna be Dred Scott. I am Dred Scott. This toilet is gonna be I am Dred Scott. It's gonna have Dred Scott. It's gonna have slavery. It's gonna have the prison industry. It's gonna have WJZ all over it. Because WJZ and the Baltimore Sun are media partners. And they demonize black people in Baltimore. You demonize black people in Baltimore. Justin Fenton, Justin George, Brent Jones. Media stations, dog, when I see you, I'm going to treat you. I'm going to treat you the same way you treated me, just like shit. And the Bells bondsmen know me, too. So does Kamenetz. Kamenetz was at the Census Bureau when I met Governor O'Malley, Kamenetz, Brent Jones. We was all there together. That's when my son told Governor O'Malley not to kill his father. Kamenetz was there when I did it. Kamenetz is in the photo. So Kamenetz has first-hand knowledge of this. WJZ, you need to retract the stories that you wrote about me. You need to give a formal apology. Because if not, I'm going to shut you down. The FCC going to get everything. And like I said, that's a writ of certiorari to the Supreme Court. The media is going to be on that writ of certiorari to the Supreme Court. Al Jazeera's and the recorded phone calls to Mr. Gilbert and our governor. Your inactions is going to cause a reaction. The Supreme Court is going to see what being black in Baltimore is really like. You stuck with me because you stuck this shit to me. You want me to stop? Give me my freedom. Give me what you owe me. Because these toilets, they giving me these toilets for free. And I'm getting ready to ask Standard, Collier, and the rest of the toilet manufacturers if they want to donate toilets to me. Imagine how many toilets I can get. I done put out about 13 in front of City Hall. Commissioner Davis got a couple. Dog, WJZ got one the other day. ABC2 got them. Dog, I can keep putting these toilets out until you lock me up again. And when you lock me up again, we're going to play this tape. We're going to play this video. We're going to play this movie. We're going to talk about being black in Baltimore. and we're going to have you on the witness list. All right? 4,000 people in Baltimore are homeless. 7% are children. 20% are mentally ill. 40% unemployed. Unemployed veterans. 28% are unemployed and veterans. 0 are expendable. All right? Because this is not a bed. Dog, y'all made me homeless. And until I get my life back, until I get out of homelessness, I'm going to keep treating y'all like y'all treat me. A house ain't a home without a toilet. And my streets is the homes. That's why I keep these toilets going. You understand? So be looking for red. And be looking for my toilets. Because we coming. And we coming to the Supreme Court. Because we're going to use the Constitution. Intellectual property. Freedom of speech. The right to protest. The right to property means that you got to give me an audit. So I can go to the Supreme Court. Do what you got to do. Because until I get what I want to, I'm going to keep flushing your careers down the hole. I'm going to lift you up. All right? See that? That's how I'm going to treat you. Donnie Moses, you're a piece of shit. You sit here and selling out black people. You slave catching. 2017. I'm a slave that got away. I'm the one that know your business. So when you see Donnie, ask him for that videotape I gave him. Because I'm going to subpoena it. If you destroyed it, I'm going to have you tell what was on it. I'm going to turn the police against the police. I'll make you snitch on each other. And if you don't, I'm going to keep treating you